Nighttime skies over Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Charlie Blackmon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year, still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Nobody out, runner on first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting third.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Zobrist is in pursuit. Uh-oh, he whips on it. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Zobrist is after it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with one away in the inning.
The designated hitter.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Now at the plate, 12. Mark Reynolds. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Striding into the box, Gerardo Parra, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-1. Here it is. Sent out to straightaway center field. On the move is Jay. In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Now, that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Jay is retired, and there's one away.
Jason Heyward.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
So digging in now,
baseman.
Chris Bryant. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Standing in, Trevor Story. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Trevor Story.
In there at the knees, strike 1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's out number 1. That'll bring up Tony Walters.
The catcher, number 14. Tony
First pitch
Walters.
of the at-bat. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and out of here. Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up.
LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show. Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
LeMahieu rounds third and is digging for the plate, and they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, David Dahl. Here comes the first pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. Gonzalez rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
Rizzo.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Designated hitter.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And Reynolds will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Russell is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Digging in now, Tony Walters. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Jay is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly. Here's Javier Baez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
To third. A quick out number 1. Here's Addison Russell.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Gonzalez will put this one away for route number 2. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Into the windup and the pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Off the LED board and gone. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hayward coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. He'll get it into second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Ready once again, Carlos Gonzalez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Gonzalez.
Brian Dunsing answers the call.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 32.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
Brian
pitch.
Dunsing.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Arenado.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Jay. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Ready for another chance. David Dahl. Last time through was a base hit.
David Dahl.
In there for strike 1.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's Mark Reynolds. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Mark
Line drive to center field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. At the plate, Gerardo Parra. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And Jay will take this one in, and the inning is over. In now is John Jay. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, number 30.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
And he's set down, 1 away.
Right
Striding in, Jason Hayward comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Parra ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Dustin Garneau will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Charlie Blackmon, already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Just missing here, 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Zobrist waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
Infield in the
Anthony
overshift here. Now the
Rizzo.
pitch. And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first. Reynolds has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the
Into the
Cubs,
box, Kyle
designated
Schwarber
hitter,
comes into this
Kyle
at bat 0 for 1 in the
Schwarber.
ball game. First pitch on its way. Chopped at the plate, but it's foul, strike 1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So coming to the plate, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready on 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 5.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Jay. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Nolan Arenado. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hector Rondon gets the call.
Pitching for the
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
David Dahl.
David Dahl is in with 1 away now as he swings one. And he lays off for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Striding in once again, Mark Reynolds. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The 0-1 delivery. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
Men on third with 2 down. A fastball that just misses inside.
I don't know, Matt. Look here. He fell behind 3-1 now. I'm looking at the on-deck circle. That's just a better matchup. There's no need to give in and let this guy hurt you when you can go after that other guy who you got a chance to get out.
Shortstop.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Addison Russell. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Addison Russell.
8-9-1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And there's ball 2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Parra is there. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lays off 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting.
In now is John Jay. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Lifted the other way to left center. Parra has it in his tracks. 2 down. Here's Jason Hayward now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Dustin Garneau. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Now a flare out to left center. Zobrist comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's got 3 hits, including Felix Pena enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 5.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Here's Nolan Arenado. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam, so what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Nolan Arenado is the second out in the 7th inning. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Zobrist retreats to the track and he'll put. Ready for another chance. Chris Bryant. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Reynolds near the first base bag, and that's the first out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball pulled softly out toward right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So Ben Zobrist will bat this inning following the 2-out hit. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he'll get in there safely. Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
First baseman, number 12, Mark
Turned
Reynolds.
on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Russell's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder,
Stepping in
number 8,
and ready for another shot, Gerardo Parra. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1. Popped up, calling for it. Bryant makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Here it comes. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Javier
Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Stepping into the box, Addison Russell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there, 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit to third. LeMahieu on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. Story brings it in, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. At the plate, John Jay. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Dustin Garneau. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. Already Carl Edwards Jr. comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Standing in, Carlos Gonzalez. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. None out, runners at first and second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward, still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Left side. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he takes ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Grounded back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Settling in now, Mark Reynolds. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Nope.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Hayward is there, and he puts it away to stop the. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Greg McLean comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Now pitching for Colorado.
Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side.
McLean.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Parra moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Line toward the alley in left center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. From the stretch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is fouled at the plate. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
3 hours and 35
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.